What's going on, guys? It's Major, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video, and what I'm going to be doing in this video is giving you guys a tutorial on how to strengthen your 5 stars, how to ascend them to 6 stars, and how to strengthen your 6 stars. The first thing I guess I should say is you're going to need crystals for 5 stars, and you're going to need jewels for 6 stars. And you can get both of those things in the events list. You get crystals right here. You have every attribute you can grind, and then you have jewels right underneath. You can get more crystals and jewels per run if you have character links for that, but that's another subject. Once you get the amount of crystals that you need, what you're gonna want to do is first of all, you're going to want to augment your character. We go over here to augment. I already have her fully augmented to 80. But it takes about 16 4 stars to fully augment a character. And when you do that, what you're doing is increasing the level cap. So you got like 4 different these orb looking things here. What that did is increase the level cap by 10 each time those got filled up. But you're going to want to augment your character all the way. And then you're going to want to fill your soul tree. Use all those crystals you grind. And just select the spot you want to fill up. And then completely max out all of your soul tree as much as you can. As you can see, all of this stuff over here. It's locked until you get that character all the way up to that level. But I have her augmented all the way up to level 80. The soul tree is pretty much as maxed out as it can get right now. And I'm going to use Cone's Bonanza to strengthen her to level 80. And continue on with this video. I guess one thing I should say is if you guys have Saber Bulletins, definitely equip them to any character you're trying to level up. And I'll show you guys what they look like. Is these things right here. For this one, these special edition Saber Bulletins are kind of hard to get, but once you get them, definitely use them. As you can see, it's like 50% experience right there, and then you can use the other regular 5-star Saber Bulletin, since it's basically a different type of accessory. That's another 20% experience. And then you can equip a 4-star accessory, 4-star version of the Saber Bulletin. That's, what is that, 85% more experience. So I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot right there. And you're also going to want to go over here at the very bottom. You get this experience booster. You hit this plus sign, and just use the 5,000 gold. I mean, gold's not really that hard to come by, and it's plus 30% more experience. So that's what, 85, 95. That's like 115, I believe. Yeah. But anyway, I want to go ahead and get her all the way up to level 80, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I gotta say, holy shit, that was one run and she's already up to level 80. But that was a lot more bonus experience right there. So, I mean, I got that in my favor. Now that she's all the way up to level 80, you can increase her level cap down here to level 100. And then finish the rest of the soul tree right here on the side. And I guess a minor detail I should mention, whenever you're strengthening your character, whenever you're doing your soul tree, make sure you're hitting the middle button. Because if you hit the button on the right, you're only going to increase that part of the soul tree partially, and you'll have to do it multiple times. And never use orbs to strengthen your soul trees. It's just a waste of orbs. You want to use your orbs for summoning. But I mean, you guys can play the game however you want. But a little warning: once you max out your story, you max out all your characters. Their orbs they're kind of hard to come by. You gotta wait for new events to get orbs or buy orbs, which is what I do. Kind of a mix of both. But I could grind Cone's Bonanza again, but I guess what I should show you guys over here, right in the top right corner, you can use experience crystals to increase your level as well. And it's a lot quicker if you don't want to put up with the hassle of grinding something, but you do have to do a bit of a grind to accumulate a decent amount of crystals. But now that she is up to level 100, we're going to max out this last part of her soul tree. And now her soul tree is completely done. Now once your character soul tree is completely done, right where soul tree was, you'll have this evolve option. When you hit that evolve, you're going to increase. You're going to ascend your 5-star to a 6-star. And you can only do this at level 100, so here we go. And it'll take 3 Hogyokus typically. It takes 5 Hogyokus for seasonal characters and frenzy characters. But the seasonal characters and frenzy characters basically have like the same concept. They're a little easier whenever it comes to the soul tree though. But you need 3 Hogyokus. You get these Hogyokus from completing orders. You can do Cones multis in the Cones area. Cones shop, I think it is. I don't remember. But voila, she has been awakened to a 6-star. Now with 6 stars, they basically have the same concept. You want to augment them. It takes quite a lot more for 6 stars. I mean, more jewels. More jewels than you would use crystals, and it'll take a lot more characters to augment. But with 6 stars, it's jewels instead of crystals, and also, once you get, let's see, I'm going to get down here real quick. I know I don't have the characters for her. I mean, it'd be pretty ironic if I did. But you'll get to certain parts of a 6-star soul tree, and you'll come to these skills. Oh, look at that. I think I need her for someone else, but I'll go ahead and use these guys just as a quick example. You need these raid characters. And you get these raid characters from, grinding raids. The best way to do it is to grind for these characters in co-op, because I think, don't quote me on this, but I think the drop rate is a little better whenever it comes to co-op, so don't do it in the events list over here. Just make sure you get the orbs for it. And definitely grind them in co-op. We got 4-star raid characters and 5-star raid characters. An easy way to tell, just as a side note, an easy way to tell, instead of like going through all of your characters and seeing, oh, okay, I need this character, and then it's just kind of a hassle to do it right that way. You can come over here and click on this, looks kind of like a magnifying glass. Click on that, and you can see what characters that raid character can be used for. It can be a little more convenient, in my opinion. I've been using it that way a lot more recently. But you're going to need those 4-star, 5-star characters. It depends on the character. Some characters only need 4-star raid characters. Yeah, I know. Low battery. Close. But you come to those, and you get different abilities instead of actually increasing normal attack or stamina. Some of them actually do increase normal attack, but you got Sprinter, which just allows you to flash step twice. And then you got Debilitator, duration of inflicted status ailments. I'm not really I don't know what status ailment she inflicts. It might be paralyzed or something like that. And Frenzy increases strong attacks hits. So you basically do more. You do more hits instead of just doing one hit. So you're doing more damage per hit. And then you got Devastation, increased special move damage. So whenever you use your soul bomb, it increases it by, what was it, 30%? Nope, that's not that. Well, anyway, and then you got this right here, which not every character has this. The characters that do have it are really good to have. Increase strong attack damage by another 5%. So her max soul trait is 25% strong attack damage, and that's really good, especially as a character Link. And then you got, let's see, that 30% for that. Bruiser, okay, yeah, you got Bruiser to increase normal attack damage. I think, is it Berserker that increases strong attack damage? But I mean, there's a lot of different abilities for 6 stars. But once you do that, make sure you grind all your raid characters, get as many crystals as you can, finish out your soul tree, and then pretty much the same concept as it is with the 5-star. Once you get everything done, you get that character to level 120. You can increase their level cap by 30, so that'll increase their max level to 150 instead of 120. And once you have them up to level 150, you have their soul tree completely maxed out. You'll have another, I think it's an evolve option. It says evolve. I don't know. We're about to find out. Bear with me. She's probably no, it's a release. That's right. I remember now. I think most of mine are released though. What's the problem? He might not be. Okay, yeah. So once their soul tree is completely maxed out, you'll have that release option, and it takes Hogyoku's wills instead of Hogyoku's. And they're a little harder to come by, but just complete your event orders, and you can do multis in the Cone's Bonanza area. But 3 Hogyoku's wills, and you'll have new items added to the soul tree. Now, this is the final path to getting your 6-star to level 200. And as a side note, guys, if you don't have a 6-star completely maxed out all the way to level 200, make sure starting out you make that a priority, because once you have at least one 6-star to level 200, the progress in your game is going to increase. It'll just make playing and making progress overall a lot easier. But once you hit release, you're going to release the last few parts of your soul tree, and this requires droplets. Now, droplets are a little harder to come by. I'm not going to use them. It's pretty much just the same concept as using crystals. You just tap on it and then hit the middle button. Don't hit the side unless you want to do partials. I haven't seen any reason to do partials, but you're gonna need, it's, what is it, 100 of every droplet per attribute, which is a lot. And it sucks because droplets are kind of hard to come by. I mean, they're actually not as hard to come by since they came out with the new droplet event, which I guess I could show you guys. If you need droplets, grind this droplet event. You can get a shitload of droplets. I've been pay to play for a while, so on top of grinding and buying stuff, I've accumulated quite a bit. Like I said, you're gonna need 100 of each attribute of every droplet, and then I think it's another, what is it? Another, 120 for that character's same attribute. So, I mean, Tsukishima is heart. He's a purple character, so you're gonna need 80 right off the bat of that droplet. So 80 purple droplets, and then plus another 120 attribute of the same attribute. It can be kind of annoying. Droplets are a little hard to come by, but once you do that, you'll use those droplets to increase your 6 stars level cap to level 200, and you'll get 1 Hogyoku's will for it. And then you'll be done. You'll have a 6-star character to level 200. That's pretty much everything. That's all there is to it. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build characters, how to tell a strong attack character from a normal attack character, and how you can do hybrids, the best way to do hybrids, and character link slots and all that fun stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.